be for pain therapy. But the thing that like if you go to like a convention or something like that, sometimes they'll have it to simulate period pain. It has like 10 levels, and like it's just like electrocutions. It has little pads.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. I did it.
Why would you do that?
I did it for content.
Oh! 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 Oh, it feels like stabbing.
Yeah? I mean, that wasn't there. That 10 wasn't bad. No, that was nothing. Yeah, I know. I love you.
And you do this all.
More than that. A lot more than that.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's part of life.
Welcome to the Who Even Asked Us podcast. We have killed our other two co-hosts.
Yeah, we have. They are in ditches. See, introducing the podcast is not that hard. It doesn't have to be a whole...
Wait here. Here, let's here's BB's introduction to the podcast. And that's basically the introduction.
I did that.
Should be nice to our co-hosts when they're not here.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
So, how are we doing today?
How's things going? No. We obviously miss Gamma and BB, but they are not with us today. Just like I'm not in my own home, and I'm currently at an Airbnb for another week.
Yay.
But we went back to my house, and my wife brought me this.
Is that an emotional sport pickle? Oh.
It is an emotional sport pickle that says, "I will always be around to let you know that you are a big dill."
Oh, damn it. I need to go find it now, and I'm going to run off screen.
Okay, so I'm just going to...
Damn it. Okay.
Go. We'll edit.
I'll be as quick as I can.
So either I have edited this out, or I am doing a quick monologue to say that, I don't know, water is wet. And when water is wet, it gets into your walls. And when it gets in your walls and stays there, it causes mold. And then you have to leave your house. Welcome back. Hi.
Wasn't that? Oh, so fast.
So fast. Oh, hell yes. Okay. That is amazing.
That's the thumbnail right there. I'm kind of
okay, that's kind of perfect actually though.
No, the cats love the pickle.
Yours is okay, so mine is actually like a
toy.
I don't even know where we got this. I think because we go buy like handmade shit wherever we go, like on trips and stuff. So
that's cool. Well,
yeah.
It's a nice little inexpensive like souvenir to kind of
like I decided recently, because since we travel and I don't accessorize, I don't really have like any jewelry or anything, but I started buying some, and I wanted to get jewelry from places we go to, but I'm also really cheap. So like we went to Edinburgh, Scotland, and I got this little, and it's gone now because the cat stole it, so I can't find it, but a little amethyst necklace, and it costs like I think $10. So, but hey, it has like some sentimental value.
Yeah, but it's like a small souvenir that you can kind of just, even if you don't wear it and it's jewelry, you can still display it and it doesn't take up space.
Well, yeah, I mean, because as you can see from my lovely place that I'm at, that has obviously representation of everything at home, I like my wall space is almost completely full. Of like stuff, because we go to conventions and we buy like art and then we put it up on the walls. Well, okay, most of it stays in the bags that I bought it in, but at least I'm supporting artists, right? So but I realized I have really bad ADHD, and I realized one of the things that just like I get like dysfunction over, where I can't do it, is hanging photos. Like I don't know what it is, especially if it has two things. Like if it has That's fair. If it has two of them,
Yeah.
it's done. One, yeah, okay. But if it has the two little hooks, then hell no, that shit ain't happening.
I'm like, I'm similar, but like for me, it's like laziness to hanging stuff. I'm gonna adjust and never find the position again. There's a painting. It's just leaning on thing. I was gonna put it back here.
Yeah.
Never did. And I have another one. I can't rotate this all the way. Oh my god. Oh no.
We're going.
It's right before the line. Like there.
I just saw the light.
It's also leaning.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah. I back home, I think my back shelf has, I think, 5. They're not even in frames. They're just on a bookshelf, just leaning up against the bookshelf, because I can't. I don't know. It's just one of those things that I've never understood why it's such a big deal for me. So
is it like a leveling thing, or you just?
Yeah, because like I'll do it, and then like, okay, we're good, and then I'll like step back. It looks like shit, and then like I go to like try and relevel it, and then somehow like one that I'm not even touching now looks like shit. So it's like this, like no matter what happens, I can't make them even. And then you know, when I'm recording YouTube videos and stuff, there's this added bonus that the camera, because there's like a distance, right? Mm-hmm. Even though they may be even in the background, like in person, they're even, but then the camera's like slightly this way. So then it looks fine up close because you're close enough to the camera, but as soon as you get towards the back of the room, everything's like this, and then people will comment on it and shit
like, dude, learn to hang things straight. My God, this guy.
Yeah. Well, no, I've gotten hate comments about it. So.
Oh no, that's not good. That's why my favorite, one of my favorite apps, just like you know, like, I don't know about you, but my phone has like just work section, random games that I play for like a couple days and I never uninstall, and then like the actual useful section. And one of my favorite apps is literally the.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. I'm like, I like to think that I'm immune to advertising. The actual fact is I am very susceptible to advertising.
Oh no.
The more that I have used TikTok, the more random shit I have bought, to the point where I should do one of those freaking YouTube videos about like all the random shit you buy on TikTok just to make the money worthwhile, because a lot of it's crap. But I bought that leveler thing. Oh, no. Like that has the lines, the laser lines. It's shit.
I could have told you that.
Because it's like you can't like it doesn't go high enough, and then you try and like aim it up, and then it's not even. So I mean, like it's
because it requires a level ground to work.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just like hanging stuff from the beginning, you don't have level ground to work with. So yeah, you're in trouble. But I mean, if you have a smartphone, it has like a gyroscope thing inside it, so the phone works great. I've hung so many shelves with it at this point. But I also have a pen that has like its own leveling too. So I like. Of course, nothing's in this current room that I'm in. Everything's like in the kitchen.
So we just have to believe.
Yeah, you just gotta trust that I'm a person of my word. My gosh. But yeah. Speaking of random decorations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you collect anything for starters?
I collect all things to a point where it's a problem. Like I'm not a hoarder.
Mm-hmm.
But like I just like, you can't see it in my shelves now because at one point I shifted my office. So I have like these bookshelves that I just put all this stuff on. And I've got like, I went to Japan and you know the place where BB got used underwear. I'm not going to say he actually got used underwear because that's like slander.
The vending machine, yeah.
Yeah.
Used underwear, but the vending machine. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So while he did that, no, I got little stormtroopers, and like one of them was like, hey, you know, and like so I have like that little plastic thing, and then I have like just random like toys from when I was a kid, and I have my grandfather. He fought in World War II, and like he had all this exactly like just like shit like that. I have it. It's everywhere, all over there.
Put 'em up, Fred. Anyways, yeah, yeah, your grandfather was collecting stuff.
Yeah. No, like I like he when he passed away, like he left a bunch of shit to me. And like the funny thing is like my brother's like the opposite of me. And like so like I'm like the I had so people
I
think
have
this
a
shit this is
problem.
weird. People think this is really weird. Um One of the things that I inherited from my grandfather was I don't think it's something that's used much anymore, and I wish I was home so I could show it, because he had these things that like they're wood. They were like really strong wood, and you would put them in your shoe, and it kept your shoe's shape.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, and
I,
it had like a spring on it and everything. It was like
I know
I've never
exactly
seen
what you're
them
talking
anywhere
about.
else. But like I mean, my grandfather like my parents, my grandparents, they were all really old. Like my dad had me when he was 49 years old, just to kind of put some perspective there. But like so like this is like he had this stuff when like the 1920s, you know, like that kind of thing. So like to me it's historical, but to other people it's some weird thing that my grandpa put in his dirty shoes.
Well, I mean, it's because like back then, like right, shoes were made from like they were like handmade, genuinely handmade. So like the leather had to it was form fitting almost around that form, and that's how they would keep it when you like put it away in a closet for X amount of years or months or whatever. So nothing, deformed the leather, because it's like the same with like the cowboy hats. I guess they're like steam heated, which in my mind makes it, like BB would have a crack at this whole conversation, be like, "What do you mean steam? How do you steam make like cowboy hats? No, they're just hats." Oh my god, you gotta show
okay, I feel the need to point out, because both BB and I are in Texas, and I split I grew up half in England, half in Texas, and I feel like the need, because anyone outside of Texas thinks we all have cowboy hats, we all have cowboy boots, we all ride horses and stuff like that, and that's only like 50% of the population.
What's the population of Texas though?
It's like almost 40 million or something like that.
So 20 million cowboy hats. Anyways, move on.
No, like it's funny though, like because in cities, and when you get out of cities in Texas, it's just an entirely different place. But in cities, if you see somebody with a cowboy hat or cowboy boots, 9 times out of 10 they're a tourist that has come there and like, I gotta get cowboy hats and cowboy boots. And like that's a thing that we need.
Damn cowboy hats. Yeah. And
then
also like sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, isn't it like also part of the law there that if you walk past someone and you're both wearing cowboy hats, you have to?
I think that's just like general courtesy.
I don't know. I swear, like BB said, he swears by it, that you have to.
Of course, he does.
Tip the hat. So
okay, this is one of the weird things, because so like with how I grew up, when I brought my wife over to England for the first time, because she's from Texas too, and I was like, don't look at people, don't say hi, don't wave, it's weird. And then so the first thing she starts doing is like, as we're walking down the street and people are just like, American. Like they're just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, you can't do that. And then the other side of that was like when we were trying to cross the road, like, no, we can cross. Pedestrians have rights. Like,
pedestrians have the right of way. How about that?
Yeah. And then public transportation,
the zebra crossing.
Yeah. With the little the flashing bulbs.
Yep. Bizarre. That's not a thing here. like
It's
there are
real-
crossings, like there are pedestrian crossings, but if a car's coming, you pause and you're like, is he gonna stop? He's not gonna stop.
It's PvP enabled, and they bought the pay to win DLC.
That is one way to put it. Oh my gosh. They would. But yeah, I got a lot of, going back to the hoarding, not hoarding, collecting.
Yeah.
Not hoarding. I had a lot of stuff passed down to me too from my grandparents, and I'm pretty sure those wooden suspender things, I have them in some closet in this house.
Yeah.
They're like, but they're in a pair of shoes that I'm probably never gonna wear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely seen them. So as soon as you start describing them, I'm like, I have the same thing right in there.
Yeah.
But so I had my grandfather on my father's side, so he's my great grandfather. He was in World War II, and he was in a submarine during that whole period.
Oh, okay, that's
And
terrifying.
He survived 2 submarine sinkings. Yeah,
That's terrifying.
but he, for whatever reason, saved the shells that he fired out of the submarine when it was like up. What's not submerged? The opposite of submerged.
Yeah.
The submarine is up, so they can fire out without fear of water. Anyways, and he kept 2 of those casings. They had meaning.
Yeah.
That I've been told years ago when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, I wasn't paying super much attention. So I wish I had the full story. But I have those. Those are actually downstairs, and they're like massive casings.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Huge.
Damn. Yeah. My grandfather. So my grandfather fled. Like I did a whole ass like history project on my grandfather's history in college, and like so he like fled. I believe at the time it was like Austria-Hungary, which because it was like in that time frame it was like 3 different things all at once.
Yeah.
And then so he fled to England, and he was a surgeon. So and my grandma was a nurse, like a midwife, and so they didn't like have like save anything except like crippling back pain from like because my grandma was being a midwife, like she's like lifting people up all the damn time and like putting them on like beds. I'm like, holy shit. And then like it's funny because like I was the Royal War Museum in London, they don't have it anymore, but they used to have this like interactive bomb shelter like exhibit that was like extremely realistic. And my grandma would take me, my grandpa wouldn't go, but my mom and my brother and all of us, we would all go in it, and it was crazy. It was this whole thing. It was like you're going through a bombed out London.
Oh my gosh.
And then like I didn't know it at the time. I found out like years later, my grandma did that shit because she was a midwife in London, and she would get on a bicycle and ride around London during the Blitz to deliver babies. And then she's like this little shitty kids like me, like, oh, let's go do the bomb shelter.
Yeah, like, hey, grandma, let's go. I want to see the explosions and like relive your trauma.
Yeah, well, like you're sitting exactly like you're sitting in the bomb shelter thing, and it's like it's like a ride because like the benches like move, like they shake, like you hear the bombs, and then the thing shakes, and then like it keeps going, and then you leave the shelter, and it's like this bombed out city. And like it was bad enough that like I remember it traumatizing me because there was one scene where there's like all this rubble had fallen, and then there's this carriage, like baby carriage, and all you see is the wheel turning. And like they had like a squeaky wheel sound and everything. And like as a kid, I'm like, this is terrifying. But then like thinking back to it, like that's reliving that shit.
You forced your grandmother to relive like a traumatizing time. And then the baby carriage on top of that.
And like but I think it runs in the family because So my dad was originally from Galveston, Texas, which 1900 Galveston had one of the worst hurricanes of all time. And he wasn't there for that. He wasn't that old. But one of the things that he took me to do is there was a hurricane thing, just like that bomb shelter thing for the 1900 hurricane. And it's just like, I think it was like at a Ripley's or something like that. Ripley's, believe it or not. And you go through it, and it's just like a simulated hurricane, and it's terrifying. And my dad is taking me through it, and his parents experienced the 1900 hurricane. What the fuck is with my family?
Jesus, dude.
So I'm going to go through the COVID simulator
Oh my God.
in like 20 years at some museum.
Yeah, that's gonna be payback. That's gonna be well deserved payback, and that's not even like nearly as bad, you know.
No.
But speaking of museums and
Yeah.
grandparents, there is a museum in Crete, in Greece, in the town that my grandfather was from, and it's like I don't remember what exactly the museum is, but it's some form of history, and I say form very loosely because it's just a collection of random items over the years that like locals had collected or something, and you know, a lot of them are historical. It's like an old war suit or like, you know, an old gramophone or some stuff like that.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, at one point there is just an encased like skeleton of a piranha from the Amazon,
Okay.
which is really random. But my parents took me there as a kid, me and my brother, and they were like, "Oh, and then look at that," and then I was like, "That's a piranha. Oh, that's cool." And then yeah, but read the plaque, and it says like "caught by," and then it's my grandfather's name.
Oh
So
wow.
at some point during his like tour, I guess, he ended up in the Amazon and decided that this was prime time to catch a fish to bring home, and he brought it home alive.
Jeez.
So it's
Okay,
really
that
random
actually
stuff.
that brings up a question.
Yeah.
Because like when I was growing up, I had like these fears of things that are just not realistic.
Mhm.
And like being eaten by a horde of piranha was one of them.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that you would just like, if you go into the Amazon, you just die. Like the piranhas find you, they find you from wherever, and then you're like, before you even know what's happening, you're dead.
Because that's
And then-
exactly what happens, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then the other one was just like quicksand, like
Mhm.
dying in quicksand. Like it's gonna. There was. I thought piranhas, quicksand were gonna be much more of
Yeah,
a
like,
present danger
exactly, right?
than they actually are.
These are actual things you're gonna have to deal with at some point
Yeah.
in your adult life. You gotta plan the strategy. What do you
Yeah.
do? Don't move. Don't shake. The more you shake, you're gonna sink faster. You're like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm so ready.
It's-
Where's the sandpit?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I gotta get a stick, and like you like to do this thing, and like I think it's because like all this like shows we watched growing up, but like none of the dangers were like the dangers we should have been paying attention to.
Yeah.
Like dinosaurs, I don't really need to worry about T-Rex, right?
For now. They might
For
bring
now.
something back. You never know.
Yeah,
You know,
maybe
with
the ones that we should have been paying attention
Hey.
to were all the robot ones.
at the rate that they're pumping out these Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Jurassic this movies, they're preparing us for something. Okay, those T-Rexes.
What it's gonna be is it's gonna be a robot T-Rex
We're all
that shoots
fucked.
out lasers, piranha, and everywhere it goes, it leaves quicksand.
quicksand. Yeah, and anything we learned about don't move. It's got terrible eyesight, and then it's just like heat sensors. Just it knows where you are. Oh my god,
God,
terrifying.
that'd be one way to go. It'd be an interesting, epic way, I guess.
Sure, probably just get like tail swiped as an afterthought. That's how you go.
Probably. It's
Not
like
even
I
epic,
feel like
it's just the background
I
character that
yeah,
gets
it's like I was like,
flipped.
I feel like I definitely live the kind of life that I would be the guy killed off screen that you don't
my
even know
gosh.
about. Like at least Superman's here because Superman saves squirrels. Even
Yeah,
so,
that
yep.
was they were about to cut that out too, and then
Yeah.
they were like, "Yeah, let's leave the squirrel in." We worked on the CGI for that, so might as well. Actually,
There
apparently
was,
there was a real squirrel that was in that scene, though.
Was it
like-
really?
Yeah,
That's awesome. I felt validated by him trying. Okay, so this is spoilers for Superman. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I'll put in the comments down below when the spoiler ends. It's a minor spoiler, but I felt validated by him trying to save the creature, the
Right.
the kaiju creature,
Yeah.
because anything that like scorpions, spiders, whatever, I try and save them from our house and like put them outside. And then I have a very strict rule of like, if I'm outside, I'm in their elements. Like that's their shit. Like if I see anything like, hey, this is your spot, I'm not gonna fuck with it.
All right.
So I felt validated that he was trying to save the thing.
Yeah, that was a refreshing thing. I was half expecting him to just like kill it.
Yeah. Well, I freaking grew up on Godzilla, so I'm like, I already have and the thing is, like, I grew up on the nice Godzilla. Like, I didn't watch the basically the Godzilla that was a metaphor for post-war trauma and stuff like that. I grew up with the Godzilla that was like that had a baby Godzilla, the Godzilla that danced and stuff like that, the Godzilla that fought Ghidra, like basically like where Godzilla wasn't necessarily like a hero, but Godzilla wasn't the one destroying cities.
Right.
He was fighting other monsters.
Oh my god, which was
Yeah.
Okay, so I grew up with. I think that was like the animated Godzilla, right?
There was that one, but there's also like all these other ones that weren't, right? Like King of the Monsters, I think was that baby Godzilla mostly like on the island or something like that. It was weird.
Oh god, I can't remember. I just remember the animated one. I remember
the animated one was weird.
Yeah, I just remember one, and this line stuck to me from like since then. And some guy goes like, "Man, that's lean, mean, and almost green or something." He said it's the stupidest line, but it's stuck in my head ever since. For no reason. There's no context. There's no moment in time that I'm ever gonna use it. It's just I remember the guy say it.
I think you should open the next podcast with it.
Just out of context, confuse the other two,
and then that's one way you can tell if BB and Gamma actually watched this episode or not.
Yeah, if you catch the cue, you're good.
Yeah.
If not,
you're talking about like the Godzilla cartoon. It made me think of, so when we were playing some Soulframe, and the whole time I was playing it, like, you're saving animals, you're getting rid of pollution. I'm like, I'm Captain Planet. Like that. This whole time, like I'm waiting for Blight or whatever her name is to come out and like try and foil my plans, and she kind of did. And she had the creepy deer thing. Yeah.
Oh my god. We just speaking of Soulframe, I jumped right into it to play with you guys, so I had no idea what was going on. I'm like there, and suddenly you're just like, we're fighting these guys, so I just start casting spells. I'm like, all right, I don't know why are we fighting them?
Wait, so you didn't do the first quest, right? Like you didn't.
No,
you
I
just
did
jumped
nothing.
in.
I just
the game is freaking weird, man. Like it's very Death Stranding esque. Like one of the first quests is you go and like get basically like Leonardo da Vinci kind of, but he has this baby like just on his shoulder. It's just like an infant, just chilling, and it whispers. And it's got like, it's wrapped up in a cloth.
Oh my god.
So you can't see its face. Like you can only see like this. And it doesn't move. It's just like this whole time. It's just like on this dude's shoulder, and it's whispering to him. Like, this is a weird ass game.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
But then I've seen like stuff with Death Stranding. Like that shit's weird too. Like that is I mean, I don't know that I could play that game just because they have the photorealistic baby that like looks at you, and it's just like.
Am I thinking of is Death Stranding the one with
Hideo Kojima?
Okay, yeah, and the Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
Okay, I just get clips of that now every time I'm on like Reels or whatever. It's all the like the motion capture.
Yeah,
I just reels of that. And I'm like, I don't know what this game is about, but apparently oh god, Kojima pays a lot of attention to feet. That was what came out of all those clips that I've been watching.
I've gotten so many clips recommended to me of like streamers trying to look at Norman Reedus's junk in the game, and then
he,
him
like,
blocking
lifts
it.
up.
And then if you keep doing it, and then he like flips off the camera, I'm like, okay, this game is weird, man. Like this is a weird ass game.
Yep. It sure looks weird.
And it's one of those things like I think about like when like you play games, I'm like, someone animated this. Like
Well,
this wasn't done in a day.
motion capture helps a lot, right?
Yeah. Let me see even
Could you-
weirder.
Yeah, could you imagine? Like they're like, yeah, so like we're gonna need you to just pretend like someone's looking at your junk and like react accordingly. So he's like, all right, cover it up again.
Yeah.
Seriously, fuck you guys. Yeah.
God, it's so like it's just crazy. I don't like and I don't know if you did you play Expedition 33?
No, I saw you
Okay.
playing it.
That's fair. But Charlie Cox had like he just like did they didn't do motion cap with the voice actors for that one. I thought was interesting. But they just did the voice acting and the performance capture separately. But the Charlie Cox went in and like recorded all his lines, and like he doesn't play games. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know he barely knows his character's name.
Yep.
And like so like now he's going to conventions and stuff, and there's all these clips of him just like, I don't know, it looked pretty. And it's like, and like he's talking about like how he feels like an imposter because he only went in for like 4 hours, and how he maybe now he needs to play the game and like buy a console because he hasn't played a game since Mario 64.
Oh my God. Could you imagine doing that though? Like the last game you played was not even like Mario 64. It was like handheld Mario. So it was just a platformer. And then suddenly you're like thrown into Expedition 33.
Well, I think it's
That's
kind of
wild.
like the opposite of what happened with BB, right? When BB plays Doom,
Right.
the first Doom.
He had the Benjamin Button effect of video games.
Going from current day games to Doom and not understanding why. It's kind of fantastic. One of the things I was thinking of, like, for this podcast, but I didn't have time to get it ready, was I wanted to do like a tier list of either BB moments or a tier list of movies BB hasn't seen and how good they are, and and then a reverse tier list of how he'll never actually see any of these. Because I mean, at this point, like I feel like he won't watch Lord of the Rings.
He will
Purposefully.
He will purposely be forced to watch it at some point in time. Again,
well, I've already got to
tie him down and tape his eyes open.
I've got a guest planned. That's just like he's a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, and so I just like basically like I just want to set the groundwork of us constantly giving BB shit for never watching it.
What other movies has he not watched? That's
like everything.
I know. Like he's watched the original Star Wars movies, for example.
Has he?
I hope.
I don't know. He hasn't watched the original Jurassic Park. But he's watched the recent Jurassic Park.
Of course, yeah. He's gonna be. That's so hard to go back on. Oh my God.
And then, yeah.
Oh my God.
I tend to think that like it's in so like. Do you ever watch that movie with A Blast from the Past? It was what's the guy's name? He was in Encino Man. Beloved actor. He recently came back to acting after a long hiatus. Brendan Fraser.
Okay, yeah.
Did you ever see Blast from the Past? It's like a B-movie comedy.
No,
so
I'm not.
Blast from the Past and 40-Year-Old Virgin are like those two movies are like my touch points for BB. Blast from the Past is about this guy who goes underground with his family into a bomb shelter because they think bombs are dropping. What actually happens is a plane drops in their house. So like they get an impact and like everything like shuts down and they think the whole world has been, annihilated, right? Through nuclear war. But so they stay in there for I think it's like 30 years or something like that. and then he emerges into like the 90s, I think, and like he has no idea. He's like from the 50s or 60s, has no idea what anything is. So that's what the whole concept of the movie.
I
And then
gotta watch
obviously,
that.
yeah,
I don't think
40-year-old
I watched-
virgin is just a very sheltered guy. So like that
Yeah.
is that. He's just like, it's like he joined humanity like
Like
5 to 10 years ago.
2015.
Yeah, exactly. And so like everything before that is a mystery. I mean, he says himself he's sheltered, but
Yeah. I'm like, you gotta make him play some like OG games.
Mhm.
Like really like because for me there's still games that I think would work in like today's atmosphere. Like I don't know if you've ever played, and this was like one of my favorite games growing up, Star Fox Adventures.
I
on
played
the-
Star Fox.
I think it was on
It was-
the
I don't know-
GameCube. Was that on the GameCube? or
What was
it
the
on-
line? What was the line? Fucking Slippy the Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played because my brother, when I was growing up, a lot of like my gaming was spent watching my brother play games, but I played Star Fox.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. I'd watch my brother play all the time. But no, Star Fox Adventures was the one where he ends up in like the dinosaur place.
Oh, okay, cool.
And he has like this magical staff that he uses to fight because like he crash lands or something and he doesn't
Yeah.
have access to his gun or anything. So you're kind of like fighting with this magical staff. Oh, and you have the little tiny triceratops. It's like your pet.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
follows you around and you can like play fetch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was like
I think
a
he'd
game
like
that I think you could throw him at and he'd be like,
yeah, that and
almost
since you mentioned
interested.
dinosaurs, I think he'd like Turok. Do you remember Turok?
Ooh, Turok. Yeah. I've
Yeah,
played-
just first person shooter shooting dinosaurs with bow and arrow and stuff.
Yep.
Like I think he'd like that one.
What an old. Oh my god. Yeah.
Are
Turok
they
Evolution.
remaking it? They're remaking that one game with dinosaurs. Like we're like a lot of people are doing remakes now, but there's the one where it's like Square Enix or something that made one with that. I never actually played it
Oh, I can't.
because I think it was on. Actually, I don't know.
I can't remember a lot of dinosaur games growing up. Turok,
There weren't many.
I remember.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember there was a side scroller Jurassic Park game that came out, and I remember. I think it's the only time I've been like traumatized by the opening screen because do you remember DreamWorks used to have that? I don't know if they still do. They have like the crescent moon, and they had the little boy
Yeah.
putting out the fishing line.
Yeah.
So in this game, he does all that, like it's all like nice, calm music. He does the little thing, and then you hear like it tugs at the fishing line, and then he goes, "Yoop," and like he falls down, and then all of a sudden you hear like the Jurassic Park Velociraptor scream.
Yeah. This was the Lost World, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I did play that too.
Yeah, I was
God,
like, what
yeah,
the fuck is happening?
I remember that.
It's like I don't
That
want to
was
play
a
this game anymore.
terrifying game. Yeah, and like the whole
Yeah.
idea was like escape.
Yeah.
Why? Oh no.
God, BB still got to play the Lost Tapes. It's a
I've never heard of that one.
very indie game, but still so scary.
Lost Tapes. That doesn't ring a bell.
It's kind of a new game. Basically, like you're trapped on an island with dinosaurs.
Ah,
You're trying to avoid
classic.
dying to dinosaurs. I think I got pretty far, but like it gets creepy. Like there's a school that you have to go into.
It's a
Yeah.
TV series?
The Lost Tapes? No.
Lost Tapes. Yeah, apparently.
It's a TV
Explore-
series?
Explore the possibility of hidden creatures through found footage videos. Oh, I think this is just like a
Oh,
like
okay.
a myth buster, like Ghostbuster style thing.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's not.
creepy.
Is it called The Lost Tapes? This is the back room, The Lost Tapes. I think it is part of
Oh my
that
God.
universe.
Lost Tapes.
Now I'm trying to find it. Lost Tapes. Oh, is it Unknown Tapes? Not.
Oh, maybe.
I think it's Unknown Tapes.
Oh my
Maybe.
God.
Yeah, it's Unknown Tapes. And
Okay.
it's creepy as shit. It's still like a niche game. It came out in like December. It's got less than 300 reviews.
Probably a reason for that. It's either too
Yeah,
scary
it
or
probably is.
too.
I mean, it's
buggy.
very basic. It's a
Yeah.
very basic game. But
Speaking of, we definitely need to, at some point, get all of us on a horror game, and not like Phasmophobia, but like something genuinely
God,
jump
Dude,
scare.
Yeah, I just saw. Well, the thing is, like, the problem is when I play a horror game with BB, like, there is one where like you're in the snow, like the nuclear
Oh
winter
yeah,
or
I
whatever
remember. I
one.
played that too. Yeah.
And I
Terrifying.
just kept fucking with him. I set him on fire. Like, I can't help myself. It's like how in like Peak, I want to push him off the edge all the time.
It's the BB effect.
It really is.
It's just watch him squirm.
Yep.
Weird thing to want to do to one particular person, but what can I say?
It's okay, but like
he asked,
and
for
it's he does because
he asked for it.
And it's hard to explain because BB comes across as so like sweet.
Mhm.
But if you know him, he's still sweet, but also he talks so much shit.
Well, he's a little gremlin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he'll find the things that piss you off, and then he'll like, hey, did you watch Arena Man? What's that one guy, that one wizard, the Ganondorf?
Ganondorf, yeah. Ganondorf.
Like he's gotta know. He knows.
I know he knows. I'm sure he knows. I have my BB conspiracy that he's like secretly working on like a doctorate in psychology, and it's like how to fuck with a community of online people. And then, like a couple of years time, he's gonna like drop this thesis, and then suddenly like he's gonna vanish, and you're gonna see him on the news and be like 10-year study.
his name is Theodore Fish. That's his actual name. He's Dr. Theodore Fish. Oh and this podcast is going to be in his dissertation.
No. His name would be Theodore. Wait, what is the scientific word for fish? It's
fishiest.
Oh.
He's an ichthyologist?
Yeah, Theodore Pisces.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark that name so I can like create an account and mess with him in something at some point. his super intellectual twin brother. No, but speaking of horror games, and something I'm looking forward to at some point in the near future, when VR games get like better,
yeah,
and more affordable. I mean, the Quest, like Meta Quest headsets, are not too expensive compared to what they were like years ago. But I have a lot of fun playing VR games, but you cannot play with other people like in a efficient way where it's enjoyable without you getting a headache because motion sickness and all that.
Yeah,
but I remember playing Phasmophobia with the VR headset, and that was terrifying, absolutely terrifying. So I would love at some point someday the four of us to get on like a VR horror game too, and just watching BB squirm in a corner in real time.
See, okay, but the thing is, like, you've seen with my wife, she would come and fuck with me.
That's so true.
Like, I'd be wearing the headset, and then she'd come and like breathe on my neck, or then she'd like tap my shoulder or some shit.
Like, that's how you get an accident. If someone did that to me while I was playing, and I had headsets on, and I can't hear anything going on in the outside world, they're getting elbowed in the face.
That's the thing, like, too. Like, I think I would break things. I'm fairly certain I would break things because I tend to react very big.
Yep.
And so I would definitely knock something over for sure.
Yeah, but they have you set a perimeter.
Yeah.
Of objects, and the newer headset, because I got a free headset with my Verizon internet.
What the hell?
there was a promotion. I didn't think it was actually a thing, and they were like, "Yeah, you're paying for 1 gigabyte of internet, so here's a free VR headset if you stick with us for 3 months." Lo and behold, 3 months later,
Damn.
I clicked on the promotion, and they're like, "All right, it's on the way." I'm like, "No, it's not. No, it's not."
Wow.
2 days
Okay.
later, I get a MetaQuest 3 VR headset like delivered to my doorstep.
Damn.
Oh my,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I've played VR in the past, but it was a long time ago. Like it was like in a Best Buy, right? And I remember getting sick and like having headaches and stuff like that. So like I always like I want to play VR, but I want that thing that like you strap yourself into and then you like
Yeah. The whole thing. Yeah, you want the mat. You want the God.
Yep.
I saw some guy in Australia was like he built a sensor vest, and he could play VR like Call of Duty, and whenever his character got shot somewhere, it would shock him, and he could like mess with the intensity. So you're playing a shooter game, and every time you get shot, it's like you get like a little like electrocution in that spot. I'm like, that's really cool, but why the fuck would you do that? Why would you want to go through that?
There's like streamers that do stuff like that like tie in stuff like that, and I'm like, it makes me realize how lazy I am. Like I put on a heart rate monitor once. I was like, this is uncomfortable. I'm not doing this again.
I've
like,
done that too
because it just feels weird.
Yeah, you like feel like you're wearing.
Yeah.
What would feel like a bra, I'd assume. It's just like strapped on in a really awkward way.
Oh, wait. Okay. Have you ever done the the period pain? It's not a period pain simulator. It's like I think it's actually supposed to be for pain therapy, but the thing that like if you go to like a convention or something like that, sometimes they'll have it to simulate period pain. It has like 10 levels. And it's like it's just like electrocutions. It has little pads.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. I did it.
Why would you do that?
I did it for content.
Right. I'm sure it sucks, but I don't want to go through
it. No,
so.
It's ass. There's a video of me because Bluebell's doing like controlling it. She's fucking laughing. And I think it's like level 7 or 8 or something like that. I'm apologizing to her because it's like because she did it first and she's like, okay. Like she's at level 10. She's like, yeah, that's about normal. Yeah. And then I'm at like level 5. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like dying. And then like she has like up to like level 7. Like I'm apologizing to her for what she has to go through. I'm like, oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Here's one.
Kind of full one.
Yeah. There's 2.
Okay. That felt like I felt the shock.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You ready?
Is that still 2?
Yeah, that's only 2.
Okay.
Okay. 3.
Okay, it's kind of like a little tickle.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
The 6 is what was really ticklish to me.
The first one was more like... What is this one?
4.
Okay, we're still good.
We're still good.
Yeah.
5.
Okay. Okay.
Give it a second.
Okay.
Here's the one that was ticklish to me.
Okay. It was ticklish?
Yeah, that tickled.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh,
7.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're okay.
Oh my god, I'm shaking the camera. I don't mean to. Oh, it's just hilarious. Okay. We're okay? We're okay? There's 8.
Oh, fuck! What? Okay.
Number 8.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You ready to go? You sure?
Yeah. Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh!
That's 9.
Okay. Okay.
You sure you want to do...
Oh! Oh!
This is nothing. Like, okay, you ready? All right, last one.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, it keeps going. It's like pulses. It's not just.
Oh, part of it is the connection. Oh, it feels like stabbing.
Yeah? I mean, that wasn't there. That 10 wasn't bad. No, that was nothing. Yeah, I know. I love you.
And you do this all.
More than that. A lot more than that.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's part of life. Unfortunately. Bad cramps. Okay, you want me to stop it? Are you good?
Yes.
Okay. Imagine that like daily, hourly, by the minute, but probably like times 10 that. That wasn't bad. That 10 wasn't bad for me. So how do you feel?
Stomach hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I feel nauseous.
Yeah. Well, welcome to being a woman, babe.
I'm sorry. Hello.
And it's
Oh
just
my
like
God.
it hurts and it burns and like because it's like it's just electricity that shocks your skin.
Yeah.
But like it literally is a thing. It's the tens machine.
Okay.
Because
I don't know what
it's
this is.
supposed to like actually be pain therapy.
Interesting. I've done like
Oh god, we should get BB to do it.
electroshock. Like it's not therapy, but it's like supposed to be like a muscle therapy, I guess. would be
Yeah.
a thing where it like shocks you in like different ways, and it can get really intense. But
I think that's basically the same thing. I think that's what this is. And it has like little pads that you put on so wherever you
in
put them.
different
Yeah.
muscle groups. Yeah.
Yeah, and so for the pain stimulation of a period, you put them like on your abdomen, and like you start to cramp, and it's like it's just like oh my god, it's nightmarish.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
If I ever see the machine, I'll do it for the content and be able to share the story with you. But I don't see myself in a setting where I'm going to be around that, so I can confidently say that. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Sure.
I have it. You know, if we ever do an in-person episode, I'll bring it and everybody can try it.
Great. You're gonna forget by then. I'm not gonna
That's
remind you.
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna forget by next episode. I have shit memory.
Got the memory of a goldfish. Oh my god.
I think that's probably a kind way to put it.
Yeah.
That's generous. Yeah, I'll walk in a room and forget why the fuck I was there.
I do that too. Or I'll open the fridge and be like, I was looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for anymore.
It's
Yeah.
so
Go upstairs.
so bad.
Shit, it was water. Like
I'll be in the middle of a conversation and then like I'll see something like literally like little fucking squirrel and right it's not easy so like here
you got a window? Oh my god, yeah.
there's like squirrels and shit that go over here and so it's not easy so I'll be in the middle of a conversation and I'll forget what I was talking about like just completely. And so I felt like called out in the movie Up by the dog.
Squirrel. But yeah, I'm the same
Yeah.
way. I can't. I'll be talking to someone in person. I'll locking eyes, and after a few seconds of eye contact, I get bored of not of the conversation.
Oh
but
no,
I get-
same.
I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah.
looking
Yeah.
at something behind them, and then I'm like, I'm not trying to be rude, but then they'll turn around, and look at it. I'm like, oh no, sorry, it's how I focus.
Yeah.
So
I'm-
many times.
I'm lucky because I've been with my wife now for almost 19 years, and it's like I mean I think next year is now I have lived with her. I've been with her longer than I've been like apart. And,
Right on.
and like she's had to deal with this shit for so long. Like she knows, and like so like if it like basically like if I'm watching a TV show, she knows I'm just me walking around. Like doesn't matter. Like for some reason I can sit still in a movie theater. I think it's just like general anxiety about everyone around me and not wanting to mess with them.
Yeah.
But like TV shows, I just want to walk around. Conversations, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
she knows at least at this point.
Or I'll pull out my phone and I'll like play some silly phone game. I'm paying full attention to what's going on, but it's
Yeah.
like I can't just But I think the
Yeah, yeah.
movie theater thing, and I thought about this too, because I'm like, why could I just sit through that? And I'm like invested. It's
Mhm.
if I'm going to the movie, it's to see a movie that I genuinely want to see. So
Mhm.
I'm like, what's going on? And I'll be looking at the background of the movie because the screen's so big, so I can physically
Yeah.
move my head around
Yeah.
and
That's
like
fair.
experience different things. The second thing is it's also so loud usually
Yeah.
that it's overstimulating me, so my brain can do
Yeah.
nothing but
That's actually a good point.
focus on what's going on.
I hadn't even thought about it. Like, that makes a whole lot of sense. So I'm like, I'm gonna go down. I'm like, Bluebell, we need to get a 50-inch screen, surround sound, and it needs to be
Yeah.
really fucking loud.
Just like a wall, like
Just a wall.
projector,
Yep.
high quality. So
Yeah. That's okay. Like full circle to the freaking TikTok shop thing. I've been so tempted to get one of those stupid little projectors
right, that's
for your
like
phone.
the ceiling one. Oh,
yeah,
different.
it looks so cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know it's not going to look that way.
Yeah, and
It's,
they're like,
I
"Oh,
used-
just put it on your bedside table and then lay down and you watch a
Yeah.
movie on the ceiling." You're like, "That sounds cool," and then like, it's just
You
not great.
get it's going to be dog shit.
Yeah.
But I used to even want like what are they called? Like stars.
The
yeah,
light up
I used,
ones,
like,
or the
yeah.
or like a projector star.
Yeah, like
projector or
basically
whatever.
like when you go to a planetarium, I wanted that in my house.
Obviously.
Yeah. Like I had as a kid, I had all the little glow stars. Like, I don't know why my parents let me do some of the shit that I did as a kid, but like I got all the glow stars and put them all over the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then I got a bunch of Goosebumps. Like I tore out pages of Goosebumps.
Oh my gosh.
And then I burned the sides of it, and then I stapled them to my wall. And there's a point where it's like, I'm gonna read the book, like thinking like I'm gonna read it on my wall. I didn't have a smartphone.
Mhm.
As a kid, small
Yeah.
child. I'm older. I didn't have one.
Oh my god.
But like, so like I had them all over my wall. I didn't read shit, but like I had them stapled into the wall because I thought it looked cool.
For kid you know what? Sure, looks great.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
it didn't end there because like my first year in college, I got all my CD album art and put it on the back of the wall.
It's better than what I did in college.
What'd you do?
First off, I ended up buying one of those like Nebula projectors because I thought it was cool, so I could
Yeah,
go to bed and feel like I was in outer space.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then on my walls, it was just like whatever random poster I could find. Like at the time, it was How I Met Your Mother was like starting to be popular. People were watching a lot of that.
Yeah.
So there's like Barney Stinson's poster, which is like when I'm sad, I just stop being sad and be awesome instead. And it's just like a picture, it's just like jet planes flying. So I had that poster up there. I had a massive Superman poster. Speaking of Superman,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
and movies and whatnot. And then like I had a wall of random sketches that I would do. I
That's
used
cool.
to like sketch a lot, so it was just
Yeah.
it's cool and slightly inappropriate. we won't go to that. But that was one thing. And then like going back to what you're saying about a kid and having stuff on the wall, my parents
Mm-hmm.
thought it would be a good idea because it was popular at that time for like when you have a color of like paint of wall, 3 walls were like the solid color, or 2 opposing ones were solid
Mhm.
colors. One was a blank wall, and then the one in the back was just like kind of like a splatter pattern, but it was
Yeah.
like a technique splatter pattern. Don't know how to explain it, but anyways, because it was like white and then this dark blue like splatter pattern, kid imagination sees faces and
Oh, yeah,
other
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
So my parents would come home for like the first month of having this newly painted wall in my bedroom and just see me sitting on the floor staring at the wall for hours on end. Because I too didn't have a smartphone until I was like a teenager.
Is he
Like
gonna be
older
okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
like, what the
man.
fuck is he looking at?
I used to always try and find faces in cars, like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
headlights
Mhm.
and the bumpers.
I still
and
do that.
I still do
Full
it too.
disclosure, I still do.
I still do it too. And like I'll point it out to Bluebell, my wife, and I'll just be like, "Do you see it?" And she'll be like, "No, the fuck are you looking at?"
Or,
Like,
some cars look mean,
yeah, yes. And then like there's like the Mazda is the Mazda Miata or something, like looks like a chipmunk, and like is it the Miata? Like basically, I understand why the movie
Oh,
Cars
yeah.
exists.
Yeah, I think that is the one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But it's great. Like it's yeah. I mean, it doesn't have. I don't do it as much anymore. But yeah, I always used to like look and see
If,
stuff in
if I'm
cars.
the passenger princess, I'll do it.
That's
if I'm
all.
driving, I can't. I'm too focused.
Dude, I've realized, like, okay, so I work remote now, and so I don't drive much. I work as remote that my car stopped working because the battery
The
died.
battery died. Oh
Yeah,
my
because it
God.
just sits there now. And my and granted, my car is also it's from 2012, so my car is old as fuck. But I also don't drive because Bluebell likes to drive, and we've been together long enough now. Like when we go places together, which is most of the time, it's both of us. So she drives, and I started driving the other day. I was like, "The fuck am I doing?" Like I have lost skills. I have lost skills, and I have lost confidence.
Oh my God.
And the worst part was when I was driving to the sister-in-law's wedding that was way the hell out in the country. I was driving and I didn't have like I was driving illegally because there was no registration on my car. It was like 8 months out because I
Jeez.
didn't drive it, and like I was driving, and then we were going to the country, and the hill country gets fucking terrifying, especially because I have an Ultima, a Nissan Ultima. It's not designed for that. It was raining and shit, and then we're getting up to the wedding venue, and then I'm just like driving down these like little roads, and then all of a sudden the road's going like this, and then it's going like this, and then it's like this. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. And like there's like, so I got like down to like one level and like I turned to park, and we're supposed to go down more. I called my wife, I was like, you gotta come get me because I ain't doing this shit. I don't think my car's gonna get back up.
Oh,
Like my car is not made for this. I'm not made for this.
gosh. Yeah, I used to hate driving. Like,
Yeah.
I learned when I was a lot older than like I typically learn how to drive. I think I was 22 or
Oh
something.
shit, okay.
Because
Yeah.
in Greece, which is where I grew up, the legal driving age is 18. But as
Mhm.
soon as I turned 18, I went to college, and everything was walking distance, or there's dogs barking in the background. Everything was walking distance or like public transport. So I was like, I don't need a license right now. I'm cool. I'm chilling. And then I graduated and I went back to Greece for a bit and did like more studies after that. But then I was
Yeah.
like, now I need a car. I need to learn how to drive. I'm gonna pick up how to drive. So I got my license, and the car I drove for the first like 2.5 years was a smart car.
Mhm.
It's a very small car. Hard to struggle at parking. You don't struggle at anything. And I had that for so many years, and then car got stolen. And then my next car was like just slightly bigger than that. It was this very small like Toyota Yaris, which they don't have in the States because it's such a small car. There's no market for it. And then I moved to the States. I get a car, which was not like a big Jeep, a small Jeep,
Mhm.
but it was having all these issues. So it was in the shop, and I was borrowing like my uncle's F-150, which is a massive car. I'm like, all right, this is really uncomfortable. And then my car had continued having problems, so it was back in the shop. Then I borrowed like my cousin's massive Jeep Wrangler, which like again, massive car, and I'm like, I feel so uncomfortable driving this. And then all of a sudden I'm being thrown all these other vehicles to drive around like a food truck on the occasion, which is why am I in this
That's
thing?
insane.
And like that, but it's like at this point I'm like, I don't care. Give me like a freaking pickup truck with 3 trailers. I'll do it. But like it's just funny because it was like a smart car, the small like the world's not the world's smallest, but like close to. From driving that,
I'll
like
put up
all
the
these-
graphic of the smart car so
Yeah.
that people can see, because it's funny because I think we went in opposite directions. So obviously in the US the driving age is 16 because they want us to smash into each other, but mostly just
Natural.
because there's not
Drive.
really public transportation in most of the states.
Drive
So
first,
driving-
vote later, drink later.
Exactly. And so, but my first car was an F-150. It was an F-150. It was my brother's car, and I got it from him. And it's funny, like, so I got it from him as this red F-150, and
When I drove
like
red too.
I was like a dumb kid. I got like Flowmasters, which are these exhaust pipes on it, so it was really fucking loud. And that was yeah. Oh no, judge away. And that was at least I didn't lift it. I came close, but I didn't get lifted. So I was doing all that, and then like I'd been driving it for like 2 years, and then my brother borrowed it, and like my freaking brother, like, so he put the tail bed down, and then he backed up into these poles at Taco Cabana. And if anyone's familiar with Taco Cabana, the poles that they have are painted pink. They're bright pink poles, and he backed his ass up into it. And like, so I'd kept this car for 2 years, no issues whatsoever. My brother had it for 1 day. 1 fucking day. You couldn't close the tailgate anymore. 1 day.
I could just picture him being like, I didn't do anything to your truck. You're like, yes, you did. You backed it up into
No,
something.
he did.
No, I didn't. I didn't. He's like, and you're like, I know exactly where you backed it up. You backed it at the I don't remember the name of the restaurant you just said, or
Taco
place you just-
Cabana.
Taco Cabana. And he's like, how the
Yeah.
hell did you know that? It's like, there's a pink streak going down the back.
Well, like my brother did like okay, so like my brother was like did all this dumb shit with cars. And like, so he went from he gave me the F-150 because he bought a 1967 Mustang, GT Mustang. Cool, has no power steering and everything like that. Great, not the best thing in the world. I tried to drive it; it's fucking hard. Like trying to like turn the wheel. And then he's like living in Texas, and he's like, you know what? This car is too heavy. What should I take out? The fucking air conditioning.
Yeah, in Texas.
And then he took it to like drag racing and
top
stuff. He
tier.
had no AC, no power steering. It had like 350 horsepower by the time he was done with it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did go
Just
in
crazy.
opposite directions.
Yeah. That's it though. We're at an hour and 3. I think we did well, Jackie.
Shit. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? Coming in unprepared, I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, I think so because we didn't have shit for this podcast. We're just like, I don't know. Fuck it. We got pickles. That's
Somewhere back there, you can't see it
like
right
that's
now.
so dark. It did the opposite. Like our lighting did.
Yeah, it
fucking
shifted.
opposite.
I've
Yeah.
been like periodically lowering my lamp because
Yeah.
this is the lowest setting because I was like, wait,
You've turned into a horror movie, and I'm like, this is like, I don't know, a comedy. This is a rom-com. Now you're being taken by aliens.
oh, now it's just
Not definitely taken by aliens.
okay. Go away. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I think since you got it all dark, you should do the sign off today. Why?
Thank you for watching.